All right. JD Vance's latest Epstein claims lead to new calls for Trump to release the Epstein files. JD Vance stepped in it tonight, unintentionally, and it blew up in his face. I'm reading from the website mediaite.com. Vice President JD Vance sat down with Maria Bartiromo, who's a fucking whack job, on Fox News' Sunday Morning Futures, and tried to flip the script on the ongoing fallout surrounding the Trump administration's handling of the Jeffrey Epstein case. Vance accused Democrats of being complicit in Epstein's crimes, forgetting that his boss was Jeffrey Epstein's best friend for 15 years. That's right. Vance accused Democrats of being complicit in Epstein's crimes, which, instead of taking the heat off of Trump's Justice Department and FBI, only appeared to lead to more calls for them to immediately release the files. Quoting the couch humper, our Vice President, JD Vance, quote, "I have to say, Maria, I laugh at the Democrats who are now all of a sudden so interested in the Epstein files. For 4 years, Joe Biden and the Democrats did absolutely nothing about this story. We know that Jeffrey Epstein had a lot of connections with left-wing politicians and left-wing billionaires," Vance told Bartiromo, adding, "And now President Trump has demanded full transparency from this, and yet somehow the Democrats are attacking him and not the Biden administration, which did nothing for 4 years. You know what else Joe Biden didn't do? He wasn't Jeffrey Epstein's best friend for 15 fucking years. Joe Biden didn't fly on Jeffrey Epstein's jet like Donald Trump did." Vance's comments quickly went viral online and sparked renewed calls for the release of the so-called Epstein files, of which the DOJ and the FBI said in early July that no further material would be made public as they closed the investigation into the now controversial case. CNN's Andrew Kaczynski shared Vance's comments on Sunday and added, "All the more reason to release the files." Bill Kristol from the Bulwark replied, "Fine, release all the files with the victims' and survivors' names. But no redactions of clients. With the names of the victims and the survivors redacted." Sorry, I read that wrong. "But no redactions of clients, enablers, and see no evil associates." Here are some more reactions. John Fleming wrote, "If only there was some documentation that we could unearth. Some files on Epstein, perhaps." Tim Fullerton replied, "Great, then release the files." Derek Cressman said, "So why not release all the files?" Trey Walsh said, "Oh my fucking God, I don't care what their party was. Release the list and the files and arrest them all." I agree. I don't give a shit if it's Bill Clinton. If he did something, put his fucking fat ass in jail. I don't care what party they're in. If they are guilty, prosecute them and put their fucking asses in prison. Partisan hacks are the worst. JD Vance, that's what you want your legacy to be? Well, I think he wants his legacy to be going after women who chose not to have children, and I think he wants his legacy to be his deep love of high-quality living room furniture. Bridget Pellerin wrote, "The thing about people on that list that bothers me is not their political leanings, but their bank account." Alex wrote, "Cool, what's stopping Republicans from releasing the full files?" John Favro wrote, "Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files, and JD Vance has been plotting with the Attorney General and the FBI Director to cover it up. Release the names. Democrats, Republican billionaires, or not. What are you afraid of, JD Vance?" He's afraid of couches and sofas that don't give consent. Zaid Jelani writes, so why isn't JD's boss disclosing everything on this matter? It would take one executive order. Trump is covering up for a bunch of left-wing politicians and billionaires? Yeah. JD Vance is an idiot. JD Vance is an idiot. But that's neither here nor there. I haven't promoted this a while. I will tag my friend Tom at Dagger Studios below. Stand with Ukraine. They need that now more than ever with the meeting that's coming up this week in Alaska between Trump and Putin to resolve the war in Ukraine. And nobody from Ukraine is invited to those talks. Buy a hoodie, buy a t-shirt. I think $10 from each one. Tom at Dagger Studio, he's been doing this for a long time, man. He has raised thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars that he donates to Ukrainian orphanages, and he donates to providing Ukrainian civilians with emergency medical supplies. And Tom at Dagger Studios recently sent me a couple of incredibly cool things that I still have at my office. I have been derelict in making a video. He sent me just an incredibly fucking cool shirt that he airbrushed, kind of custom just for me. So I will remember to bring that home this week. I will make a separate video about that. But Ukraine needs our help right now. So go follow Tom at Dagger Studios and go buy some merch. God damn it. Because it's for a good cause. Thanks. Have a great week. Be safe.